Hello internet friends, it is time for another vinyl video.
Hey, I'm Annie and this is Why You Should Love Music.
Vinyl video time! One of you lovely viewers had the idea to do vinyl show and tell, which is basically like a vinyl unboxing except for without the box. Today's record is Too Far Away. My Head is an Animal by Monsters of Men. I love this album so much. Almost everybody knows Little Talks, but most people don't know the rest of this album, which is quite tragic because this is a truly amazing album. Really, really amazing. Okay, here's the front of what this record looks like. It's a dude at the house in an ocean. The house is pink. Oh, the house is not pink, I just found out. Here's the back. You get the back of the ocean. No, not the back of the, maybe it is the back of the ocean. I think it's not though. I think it's just to the side of the ocean. And this little track list. Inside, I actually don't recall. Oh yes, this is the pink part. His head is an animal. The animal is pink. And you get lots of music credits, both in English and in Icelandic. So that's very cool. Yeah, this album is so good because, like, I love it as a guitarist, but also it's really great production. And when you listen to it, you feel like, oh yeah, this is just like a folksy singer-songwriter alternative, but there's actually a lot of really, really interesting stuff. The way that they use the instruments, obviously drums, percussion, accordion is amazing, piano, organ, electric and baritone guitar, bass, vocals, acoustic guitar, trumpets, lots of stuff. Oh, French horn! Why did I not know there was a French horn in this album? I love French horn. And this is a double LP. So, let's look at the disc. It's quite lovely. Look at that. Look at how fun that is. It's beautiful pink. It's also really thick. This album came out, I think it came to America in 2012, so that's been out for a while. I've played this lots of times. It holds up to standard playing wear really well. It still has really good sound quality. At least my version did. Although I do remember when I first got it, the inner circle was not completely cut all the way through, so I did have to kind of like shimmy fine-tune that part, but it's really good. Once you get it pressed on and off a couple times, then it will go on smooth, and it sounds really good. Here's the other disc. It's exactly the same, except for with different songs. That'd be weird if it was like exactly the same, then you would have gotten a faulty copy, but I don't think that has happened ever that I know of. It is a standard weight, but it's such a pretty color, and I think really good sound quality. They did a really amazing job of recording this, especially for this being their debut LP. It is so good. They have one awesome thing about Monsters of Men. First of all, just their writing is so good. I love it so much. They have like the classic like nature metaphors, but they also put these kind of bizarre twists on it that make me fall in love. And I feel like, for some reason, I always feel like they're talking about like society and like the mental aspects of like humanity. It's really good, but then they're also just like birds and bees and trees and oceans and rocks and sticks, and I love it. It made it sound real dumb. It's not real dumb. It's real smart. Another thing that I love is that they have a male and female vocalists, which is amazing because sometimes they'll just sing in unison, which you don't get that a lot. First of all, normally if you do have a male and a female vocalist, one of them is usually doing backup. Second of all, when they sing together, they'll generally harmonize. Because of Monsters of Men have both a male and female vocalists that sing lead vocals, sometimes they do harmonize and it sounds great, but sometimes they'll just sing in unison, and you really don't get that in a lot of popular music today, and I love it. It's a whole different type of approach and feel to the music. They can also do conversation songs, which is very fun, that become more prominent because there's male and female vocalists, and they're just fantastic. All of their instruments just make me giggle with delight, and their singing is beautiful, and most importantly, their songwriting is incredibly amazing. At this point, I usually recommend a song to introduce you to the album. I'm sure you've all heard of Little Talks. That's not what I would recommend. Listen to, part of me wants to say listen to Dirty Paws because it's the first track and it will give you a really good example of writing style, but I think maybe to give you a more balanced transition into it, I would say King and Lionheart would be a good introductory track because I feel like it's not quite so on the narrative side. I think it's a pretty good balance of the, how do you say, spectrum of writing that you'll get on the album. But truly, I think I love every single song on here. I don't think there's a song on this that I don't love. They had a more recent LP, Beneath the Skin, which I actually loved even more than this album, if you can believe it. That is a ridiculous piece of art, but this is also gorgeous, and I do love this vinyl. It's pretty fantastic, so I would definitely recommend it. Is that everything? I think that concludes today's show and tell. So, that's a record for my collection. Let me know if you have any questions about this pressing that I forgot to mention. Oh, does it have lyric sheet? I don't think it does. I think it does not. It does not. But you do get credits in English and Icelandic, which is pretty cool. Let me know if you have any questions about this pressing. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about this band, this album, how your day is going, what new music you're listening to. And I love you all. I hope you're enjoying music. Oh, I know. Tell me what's one of your favorite records in your collection, because that would be cool. I would be interested in reading that. Anyway, have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time.